A typical day was just me trying to see where our next meal was coming from, where we was gonna stay for the night, and just trying to get through day to day. I would find something, like try to find housing there, say, well, I didn't make enough, or I get a job that made enough, or I didn't have a babysitter to keep that job, to get the housing. The biggest struggle for me at that moment was trying to keep the struggle away from him so he wouldn't see it, and just trying to keep the picture of everything's okay even when it wasn't okay. I was trying, but it seemed like no matter how hard I tried, I kept running into these roadblocks, as if like I couldn't do it on my own. So I'm like, okay, obviously what I'm doing is not enough, or I need to do something different because what I'm doing right now is not working. And then that's when I came across Naomi. I've never pictured myself being here. I could never imagine being in a shelter or even being as low as I've had allowed myself to get. I kind of felt as if Naomi was like my last resort. And I was just like, okay, this is something that I feel like is really good for me. And if I can't get into here, I don't know where I'm gonna go from this point. So it was just like, if this doesn't work out, then now what? So I came in Naomi one day, and it was actually me and my son, and Miss B was at the front desk, and she called for a case manager to come down, and she was like, I'm gonna have somebody talk to you today. And I wasn't even expecting that. I'm thinking like, okay, maybe they go call me or something, but at least I showed up. So
it was tough. That day, I seriously could have moved her in here, gave her a room. They wouldn't have put her out, and I was probably got fired. But it was hard. It was hard. I ended up that afternoon talking to our program manager at the time, and I believe we had to do another interview with her, and then she got in.
Coming into Naomi Family Housing, you learn that it is so much bigger than just a shelter. It is more than just a shelter. They teach you so many things, and they feed you good, and like I say, the staff here is just amazing. So it's like being at home. It wasn't like a shelter for me, and that's what made me be like, okay, I can do this. I have really grown in so many aspects. One of the main things for me is the open communication that me and my son has now. We are able to talk, and I can express things to him, and he can express back to me. It helped me heal in a lot of places and some of them I didn't even know I needed healing in. Naomi has benefited me in all ways, from even me just feeling lonely, just to come in and have the staff say good morning, or just know that there's always somebody there if you need a chaplain to come pray with you, if you need a case manager to say, okay, well, I really don't know how to get my birth certificate, can you help me out? There's always somebody there at every corner to help you in every and all aspects. Before I came in here, like I said, I tried to do things on my own. So now I've learned to seek God first before I try to do anything.
I started seeing a transformation. I started to see her change. I started to see her be more outspoken with the ladies, because when she first came, or after she had came in and she was here for a while, she would not pray. And I would say, Passion, open up in prayer. And she would be like, no, God doesn't want me praying right now. And one day she just started, I'll pray. And as she began to pray, you could feel the Spirit of God. And you could tell that that was coming from her heart.
I feel like I'm more than capable now to step outside Naomi and incorporate everything that I've been taught and learned, and just apply these same rules and aspects into the real world outside of Naomi.